Alright, so what do we have here? Hello there and welcome to the first progress and perspectives video about my mod iljaTech, which I've named after myself. I'm Ilja, and tech because it's gonna be a tech mod. So as of right now, the mod doesn't have that many technologies yet, because I have just started the development again recently after a very long break. Here you can see the creative tab. For now it just has tin ore and the tin ingot. So the tin ore is based on the real-life mineral cassiterite. I hope it doesn't look too similar to coal. And if I have a stone pickaxe, I can mine the tin ore. So tin is gonna be an important early game resource, but of course it's not enough, so in this first episode we're gonna add all the metals that exist. No, just kidding, we're only gonna add 3 more metals for now. This will be nickel, aluminum, and chrome. But no, of course I'm not talking about that chrome. So first things first, I gotta work on the textures for all those ores and metals, because at the moment they're still blank. For an overview, I've created this file where you can see tin, nickel, aluminum, and chrome, but as you can see, only tin and chrome are finished, and I still gotta figure out what nickel and aluminum ores are gonna look like. So the search for reference materials began, but quickly I realized that there's multiple different nickel ores. And from the United Metals website, I found out that there's laterites such as limonite and garnierite, and on the other hand there's sulfites such as pentlandite. Okay, that's very cool, but now which one do we choose? Well, I read that the laterites are the most common, but limonite is mainly an iron ore, so I will make it look like the garnierite. It will still just be called nickel ore to fit more into Minecraft though. So in the background here you can see a time-lapse of my pixel art drawing process. The software is called Aseprite. It costs 15 euros on Steam. Anyway, I quite like that program. It's pretty good if you have to make any pixel art. And here's the finished product, and here's all the textures for all of the ores. Then the next step was to add the items and blocks to the code. So here's for the raw ores and the ingots, their items. Then I had to register the blocks, and then I had to add them to the model provider to basically say which texture they should use and that the block should be cube shaped. Then I also had to add them to the block tags, which makes it so that you can either use a stone tool or an iron tool to mine them. And after that I had to add them to the loot table provider, which basically says what blocks they will drop and that it will drop the raw ore item, and also even how many of it should drop. So the tin ore should drop 1 to 3, and the nickel ore should drop 2 to 4. Last but not least, I also had to add it to the language file. So here we go. The creative tab looks a lot more full now, and let's see if we can mine these ores. Open. Yeah, this seems to work. Nice, this is very exciting. So I prefer to keep these videos kind of short. I hope this was enough for episode 1. If you're excited for episode 2, then you should stay tuned, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.